Hello everyone and welcome back to Geeking Out and part 2 of my PsVita collection. I'm sorry I've taken so long to get this video out. Time just goes by really fast and I'm a little slow both physically and mentally. My life's just a constant battle. It's fun, and if by fun you mean wanting to smash your head against the wall every 2 seconds, then I'm having the funniest life ever. Shall we begin? First up we have Oreshika, Tainted Bloodlines. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that, Oreshika, right, I'm not sure, I'm terrible with words and just languages in general. I don't know all that much about this game. I do know it's an RPG, and that's about it. From the screenshots and videos I've seen online, it does look like a really awesome game, so I am looking forward to getting into it and playing it whenever that will be. The art style for this looks really colourful and vibrant, and I'm a sucker for really cool art styles in game, so I'm really excited for that too. This game's really hard to get a hold of physically. It was originally sold on PlayAsia, but it sold out really fast from my knowledge. I got this through a site called Heavy Arms, which is a really cool site to get games like this which aren't too common. But if you're not bothered about getting this game physically, you can get this game digitally on the PSN market. It's about £20, maybe $25 or something. Next up we have Sword Art Online htoL Fragment. This is the Chinese-English version. Sadly my box art and all of the manual and stuff is all in Chinese, but the game itself does have all of the subtitles in English. The voice acting in this is also in Japanese. There isn't an option to change that, neither for Chinese or English. There is a version of this which has all the box art in English, but that's a lot more expensive and a lot harder to come by, so I just settled for this one because I really wanted to get the game. Haven't played it yet. I don't know all that much about this game. From what I've heard, it doesn't follow the anime very well at all, and the translation for the English version is terrible. The word penetration seems to appear every other sentence, which kind of sounds like it's going to make for a very strange but hilarious journey while playing this game. Next up we have htoL #NIQ, or just the Firefly Diary. No idea what that first word, letter, hashtag thing is at all. Again, I don't know much about this game, I haven't played it yet. I know that it's a puzzle platformer, I believe, and it's meant to be really dark and quite hard. I've also heard you control your character by using a touchscreen, which a lot of people are complaining about. But I have read somewhere that you can change that in the options menu to use the analog controls, which I hope is that, because as much as I love the PsVita, I kind of hate the touchscreen. Again, I'm sorry that I don't know too much about this game. It does look a really awesome game. I am looking forward to playing it. Again, no idea when that will be. Next up we have Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Brought to you by the same people who ported Mortal Kombat onto the PsVita. They've done an amazing job with this one, just like Mortal Kombat. It's a while since I played this, but from my knowledge, the graphics were amazing and it runs smoothly. There was no frame rate issues. I can't compare it to the console versions because I've never played any of the console versions, but I presume it's just as good as them, only on a smaller screen and portable. But yeah, awesome game. DC Comic characters beating everyone up. What's not to love? Next up we have the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. I myself have never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game apart from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which I believe is a spin-off and has nothing really to do with the actual games. I've started playing Metal Gear Solid 2, I think I've only finished like the first mission or two, but I was really enjoying it. I just got sidetracked by a bunch of other games which came out, but I will jump back onto this at some point and finish it. Like I said, I was really enjoying it, really awesome game. I can see myself becoming a Metal Gear Solid fan. One of the things that I do love is when there's like collections like this, when there's multiple games on like one cartridge. I think that's really awesome. I would like to see it a bit more, hopefully with like Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, hey! Next up we have Dungeon Travelers 2, the Royal Library and the Magic Seal. I don't really know a lot about this game apart from it's an RPG and apparently a pretty hard one at that. From my friends that have played it, they say you spend most of the game grinding so you can actually get past certain dungeons, because apparently bosses in this can wipe you out in literally one attack. My friends have told me not to be put off too much by the fact that there's a lot of grinding. They say it's a lot of fun, which is a strange thing to hear because when I think of grinding I think of just like a lot of boredom and hate and anger. So yeah, I'm excited to eventually get around to this eventually. It's from Atlas, who released the Persona game, so it's probably going to be pretty decent. Next up we have Deception 4, the Nightmare Princess. From looking into this game, this is actually an extended version of Deception 4 with like a new character and a bunch of new levels. In this game you play the daughter of the devil and it's your job to kill humans with traps in grotesque and horrifying ways. So the game sounds a lot of fun. I myself have not played it yet, which is something I feel like I'm saying for nearly every game I'm showing. Hey, this game looks good, but I haven't played it yet. But yes, I'm excited to play this game just like I am all the other games. Next up we have Soul Sacrifice. This game is pretty much a mixture of Monster Hunter and Toukiden, but this came out before Toukiden, or however I say that name. For what I've played of it so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm currently stuck on a boss and I couldn't get past this boss for quite a while because I'm super shit, so I kind of left it on the backlog and I've been playing loads of other games. I really want to get back to it soon, so I might actually pick this up again maybe later tonight and try and get past this boss, which I've been stuck on for so long. But yeah, I really recommend this game if you haven't got it. It's a really fun one. The next game we have is Corpse Party Blood Drive. This is the third title in the Corpse Party series, I believe. There are 2 more on the PSP. I myself have not played the PSP versions. I've watched YouTubers play them all the way through to the end. They are very good, but very dark and twisted. The stories always seems to involve the same characters in each game, which doesn't seem to be any different with this one, judging from the back of the box. I myself have not played this game yet, so I'm not 100% sure. But the story involves a bunch of students who are doing like a ritual, like charm thing for good luck. They do the ritual wrong and it traps them in like this hell dimension. All the students get split up into different groups, and in all of these groups are then trapped in a different version of the school to the other, so they can't actually meet up with each other group in the school. It's a little confusing to explain, but it makes sense if you play or watch the games. Whilst the students are trying to escape the school, a lot of grotesque and horrifying shit is going to happen to them. A lot of the deaths in this game are really gruesome and dark, and I think that's why the game's quite popular and why it's got to like the 3rd in the series already. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. I think it could be the last in the series, so I'm sure I'm in for one hell of a ride. The last game for today is Samurai Warriors 4 2. I know a lot of people feel that the Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors series is quite copy, cut and paste. I get that, but I do really feel that they've done a lot of new stuff with this installment. To me, I feel like they've tried to do something a bit different with the game. They've put a lot of time and effort in. That's what I feel personally. I've not played a Samurai Warriors game in a long time, so maybe that's why I feel this way. That being said, I've not actually played Samurai Warriors 4, which this is the revamped sequel of. I don't really know what differences they've put in or changes they've made. From the back of the box, it does say it's added 13 new chapters, a character customization and a new survival mode. So it does look like they've actually added quite a bit to this game. The graphics and the frame rate for this were superb. I didn't have any problems throughout the entire playthrough I did of this. Although I really understand that aspect of Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors being copy, cut and paste, I think they're great additions to the hack and slash genre, and I really recommend picking one of them up if you haven't in a while. And this is where I'm going to leave part 2 for today, guys. I would show 20 in this video like I did with my part 1, which I will leave in the description if anyone hasn't seen it, if they want to check it out. But that video is about 15 minutes long. It was filmed in 720p and it took about 6.5 to 7 hours to upload. Now I don't know if that's because I have extremely shit internet, which it probably is, but if anyone actually knows why it took me that long to upload that video, if there's something I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments below, because I really would like to know. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and you can follow me on all my social media, the links are in the description below. Thank you all for watching, y'all are fucking awesome, and I will hopefully see you in a week's time, not 3 weeks like this video. Anyway, bye!